Man, look at fucking Bill Cosby.
Who's still locked up.
Yeah. Ain't that some, I mean, anything to take you out of your fucking zone. Anything. And I think half of motherfuckers done got set up with it, man, to be honest with you.
So you think Bill Cosby's innocent?
I think Bill Cosby, if he touched the motherfucker, his handprint ain't still on that bitch titties after 30 years, after 40 years, how can she prove that? That shit is so fucking far-fetched and old.
But he was accused of drugging women and having sex with them as they were drugged.
If you ain't got a motherfucking test to say
he admitted to it in a deposition.
Well, see, he's the stupidest motherfucker on the goddamn planet.
It was supposed to be sealed, though, and then when it got unsealed, that's when things... there was some legal maneuvering that happened that got it unsealed and so forth.
But it had to have been the ones that was actually drugged. Was it the women that was actually drugged?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, listen, he walked into a court of law with his high-priced lawyers, with all the money in the world to protect himself, and he got convicted by a jury.
Exactly.
So can we say the whole thing was a setup and he was trying to buy NBC and they were trying to take him down? You could say that, but there was a bunch of evidence that was presented to the jury. There was a judge presiding, there was a bunch of witnesses, and ultimately, in order for someone to be found guilty in a criminal case, it's not like a civil case where it's, we think he did it, but we're not sure. Beyond a reasonable doubt, that jury said, we feel that he raped all these women.
Okay, and that's some fucked up shit right there. But how in the fuck do 5 women just pop up out the motherfucking blue after 30 years and say they pressing charges on Bill Cosby because he groped us and he doped us? Just all of a sudden. Where is the credibility that at?
No, I feel you. There is a lack of credibility. I have not gone through the transcripts of that trial to get all the details.
It's sad.
Listen, they made a documentary about Russell Simmons, and it was all hearsay. It was all hearsay. There was no criminal charges at all against Russell. But yet HBO Max looked like they spent a couple $1 million to put a documentary together and licensed all this music with one woman and then a couple other people, a couple other women sort of in the fringes who said that, yeah, and we went back and he raped me 30 years ago. And now Russell Simmons is living in Fiji.
Okay, but don't you think that person that did that should be a crime? You call it Karen, call it whatever you want to call it, but to put my life in a situation, I think that's a crime. When I'm living good and all this, and then out of the blue, here you come saying I raped you in 30 years. You just took Bill Cosby at an old age, the maybe the best years of his life. You just took that shit from him.
Yeah, I mean, you saw that picture. Bill's looking bad in prison.
Yeah, he's old.
He's old.
You know what I'm saying?
80-something?
86?
Yeah.
Almost 87 years old. That's an old man.
That's an old man.
But then the what's the white boy?
Harvey Weinstein?
Tycoon, yeah. They don't want to. Come on, man.
Well, he got like 27 years.
Okay, but
Ron Jeremy, the male porn star, he's facing like 100 years.
But they shit is totally different. They actually like some nasty motherfuckers fucking with these young ass women. Just like, I don't know, man. That's a long story. I don't want to talk about them people.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, no, it's crazy. It's crazy in today's cancel culture and everything else like that. Like the type of shit, I got to feel what it was like to be a celebrity this year. Because motherfuckers came out of the woodwork on me. I heard one thing where some DJ from 20 years ago did an interview about me and said, yeah, and Vlad used to walk up to me and ask me what reggae songs I played. Then he turned around and played those songs in his set. Oh, how could he do that? Oh, that's against DJ. I'm like, you're complaining about a 20-year-old question that I asked you.
Wow.
Like, yo, people are actually interviewing you about this. I didn't think I was that important.
Nothing. What the fuck that
It's the
means?
stupidest shit ever.
Come on,
Ever.
man.
But this has to cross my timeline every so often. This is why I'm not even on social media anymore. I just don't even want to
Wow.
watch this shit. But it's like, yo, it gets to the point where anyone who's ever had any encounter with you wants to use that to somehow lift themselves up by
Right.
painting you in a bad light.
Right.
Which is why I remember I read somewhere, I forgot who said this, but they said, if you look at a group of people, a group of celebrities,
Mm.
and you look at the biggest celebrity out of that group, they're probably the loneliest person in that group of people.
I can believe that.
Because no one they talk to, they feel safe around.
Right.
Everyone knows that they can somehow monetize that relationship if things don't work out. If they no longer benefit from you, they will turn around and use that to somehow.
That's every day.
Yeah.
That's every day. And we don't look out for it. Even if we see it, we don't try to stop it. We allow it to happen.
Yeah.
We allow the shit to happen, man. And you see it every day with all these good cats, black and white men. Just everybody. Motherfucker, I can't destroy nobody like that. I can't do it. Those days is over.
I can't do it either. And all the people that have spoken negatively about me,
Right.
you'll notice that I have not said anything bad about them.